Hey guys, so I kind of got an idea last minute to do a video sharing with you the reasons why I love my car so much and kind of how I keep it organized. This car is very important to me because it's the first car I've ever actually owned. Now I've had several vehicles before. I've had a Mustang, I had a Jeep Wrangler, I've had a truck, I've had just all sorts, I mean just every 2 years I would trade in my car. But this is the first car I've ever owned because it's the first car I've ever paid off. And that just means so much to me. Like, I know that that might sound silly, but to actually own a vehicle is a lot different than financing it. And so I always try to take care of my car. I'm always like in here like cleaning it and like organizing it and stuff. And I just want to share with you guys kind of like how a little mini organizational tour, I guess you could say, of my car. And also just sharing with you why you don't have to have a car payment. I mean, I feel like for the longest time I was always convinced that I was supposed to have the mommy car, in the sense of it being like an SUV or, you know, just like a really nice car, or that I had to have a payment. I just never imagined life owning vehicles and not making payments on it. Like, I know, like, if I were not a Dave Ramsey person, there's no way I would still have this car, because this is just a very standard vehicle. It is a 2007 Honda Accord. There's nothing fancy about it. It's got cloth seats. It doesn't have like a sunroof or anything fancy like that. No like fancy navigation or anything. But I love it because, again, it's mine and I paid it off. So a little bit of a backstory with this vehicle. I purchased it when I was 15 weeks pregnant with my son. At the time I was driving a two-door Honda Civic, and I needed to get something that was a four-door. So I went to the dealership, of course, traded it in, got this car, and I'm actually surprised that I bought this car because I was kind of looking for like SUVs, but I also had never had like a baby before, so I was just really nervous about having a baby and then having this like $500 payment on a car, and I just really wanted something like reasonable and modest. And so after I got this car, I thought, well, I'll drive it for like a year and then trade it in. But about a year and a half later is when I came across Dave Ramsey, and so it made me so happy that I already had what we call like the Dave Ray car, like the Dave Ramsey car. And I'm so grateful that I still have it. I mean, I tried to trade in this car 4 or 5 times. I'm not even kidding. And I just got such horrible like trade-in offers, I guess, on this car that I was just forced to walk away from the deal. But it's great because it just kept me in this car, and that's really what I should have done. And I'm glad you know, that's how it turned out. And it's just one of those things that, like, I know that God was working through those sleazy car salespeople with giving me like horrible like trade-in values of this car so I wouldn't trade it in. But again, I love this car. It's got 117,000 miles on it. This is the longest I've ever owned a vehicle, and it's the highest mileage I've ever had on a vehicle, besides like a car I drove in high school or something like that. So again, I just want to share with you kind of like how I keep it organized, how I keep it clean. I definitely keep this car more clean and well maintained than I ever have any of my other vehicles, because this is the first time I've actually owned a car. So that's just really important to me. So without further ado, let me show you real quick. I try to keep it like as clean as I possibly can, and so I have like some hand sanitizer that I usually keep in here. I try not to leave it in here too long, just because the heat in Texas, sometimes it'll like make it come out the top right here and it'll stain, and so I try not to leave the stuff out here too long. I'll bring it in sometimes, which kind of brings me to my basket and why I keep one of these baskets in my car. This is just really great if I like come home and I have a bunch of mail, or I have some packages or something I just picked up from a store. I can toss everything in this basket and pick up the whole thing and just carry it inside, and I really like that. And then I also keep a little pillow in here. During the winter time, I sometimes will keep like a blanket also, and that way when I'm driving, I can just have something in my lap like this, so when I'm driving I can just kind of like lean into it, and I just really like it. And let's see, that is kept locked. And then over here, let me see, I have my navigation, what's this called, like GPS thing. I think it's a Garmin. Let's see. Yeah, it's just like a Garmin. I don't know how big it is, but I just keep that there, so when we go like on a little road trip, I can hang that up. And then in this middle thing right here, I keep my Millionaire Next Door audiobook, which I listen to. It's already in my CD player. And then I keep my for my cell phone, to keep my cell phone charger. Oops. And I also have a second set of sunglasses And then I keep a backup thing of hand sanitizer, a little notepad in case I need to write anything. And this, and then some headphones. And this is just like a little bowl that I purchased, I don't even know where, like Target maybe. And I just keep little things like some extra hair ties, just a little pocket knife in case I need that. And then a backup car scent portable thing, so Caribbean Escape. And I also keep, zoom. I also keep $40 just to have in case like we hit some like toll booths or something and we don't realize that we don't have any money, and just some spare change. And then also for my scented portable thing, I have an owl, and this is currently the linen scent, so I really like that. So again, I just wanted to share with you guys my car and my organizational aspects of it and how I like to keep it clean. So thanks for watching.